Tonight, we uncover the forgotten truth. The mighty legions marched into the heart of the ancient forest.
5,000 elite Roman soldiers, one of the empire's most feared legions. And then, one day, they simply vanished. No bodies, no weapons, no graves. Nothing but silence. This is the haunting mystery of a 9th Roman legion, a story buried deep in history where fact and legend collide, and where, even after nearly 2,000 years, the world still has no answers. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss the hidden stories, lost secrets, and forgotten mysteries we uncover every week. Now, let's step back in time to the Roman Empire at its peak. The year is 108 AD. Rome is at the height of its power, an unstoppable force stretching from the deserts of Africa to the snowy mountains of Europe. The empire's armies are feared everywhere, and among them, one stood above the rest, the 9th Legion Hispana. These were not ordinary soldiers. They were elite warriors trained to fight to the last breath. But in the wild, untamed north of Britain, today's Scotland, a different world existed. Thick forests, misty hills, and fierce tribes who refused to kneel to Rome's power. For the Romans, controlling Britain was vital. They had already conquered the south, but the north was chaos, ruled by warriors the Romans called the Caledonians. They were fearless, unpredictable, and deadly. And so, the emperor ordered the 9th Legion would march north 5,000 strong. Their mission, crush the rebellion and secure Rome's control over Britain. From their fortress in York, the 9th Legion began its journey into the unknown. Their march took them into forests shrouded in fog, across rivers and valleys, deeper into lands few Romans had ever seen. Then, silence. Roman reports mention their departure, and after that, nothing. No letters, no messages, no survivors. An entire army vanished. But how does a fully armed, well-trained legion disappear without leaving a trace? This is where history turns into mystery. The first and most common theory, ambush. Some historians believe the northern tribes waited, hiding in the dense forests, striking when the legion was most vulnerable. Perhaps they overwhelmed the Romans in one brutal night. But here's the problem. If the legion had been destroyed, where are the remains? 5,000 men, hundreds of horses, shields, swords, armor. There should have been something. But archaeologists have searched for centuries and found nothing. No mass graves, no battle scars, no smoking ruins. The second theory is even stranger, erasure. Some scholars believe Emperor Hadrian, embarrassed by the legion's failure, ordered their history to be wiped from Rome's records. Documents destroyed, names erased, as if the 9th Legion never existed at all. But why? Why erase a defeat when Rome recorded thousands of other losses throughout history? What made this one so different? And then comes the most chilling possibility, that the 9th Legion didn't fall to an enemy, but to something far stranger. Ancient Scottish legends speak of eerie lights in the night sky around that time. Villagers whispered of deep, rumbling sounds beneath the earth, and entire forests that seemed to swallow men whole. Could the Legion have fallen victim to a natural catastrophe? A sudden earthquake? A massive sinkhole? A flash flood? Or something beyond anything we can explain? There's more. In 2010, archaeologists uncovered what they believed could be the Legion's last campsite. They found cooking pots, fire pits, broken pottery, signs that 5,000 men spent the night there. But beyond that site, nothing. No trail, no footprints, no signs of retreat or battle. It was as if the Legion packed up and walked straight into the mist and never came out. Some researchers have suggested that fragments of the Legion may have survived, scattered across the empire, joining other Roman armies under different names. But even if some escaped, what happened to the rest? Why has no trace of them ever been found? Others believe something far darker, that the Roman Empire covered up the truth, not because of failure, but because the legion discovered something in those northern lands. Something so dangerous, so unexplainable, that even Rome, the most powerful force on earth, wanted it buried forever. Even today, mysterious artifacts surface near the suspected route of the Ninth Legion. Odd carvings in stone, fragments of strange symbols, unexplained, metallic objects that don't match any known Roman technology. None of these discoveries have been fully explained, and so the mystery deepens. 5,000 soldiers marched into the mist. They carried shields, swords, banners, and the pride of Rome itself. But somewhere in the forests of Scotland, they disappeared. No cries, no records, no graves, just silence. 2,000 years later, the unanswered questions remain. Did the Caledonians destroy them in one legendary battle? Did the emperor erase their memory to protect Rome's pride? Or did they stumble upon something ancient, something hidden in those northern lands, something the world was never meant to see? Until we find the truth, the fate of the Ninth Roman Legion remains one of history's darkest secrets. And maybe, just maybe, beneath the Scottish soil, the answers are still waiting.